See? Western.
Yeehaw.
Howdy, partner. You're listening to the High Noon Podcast. Your host, Mason Smith.
All right. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Welcome to another episode of High Noon. I got my trusted sidekick back in studio with me.
Nicholas Ceppaglia. Nicholas Ceppaglia. Motherfucking Nicholas Ceppaglia.
And first-time guest,
Phillip
Cherry
Garcia.
Garcia. No, Phillip Garcia, everybody. Yeah. I guess we could have played a Grateful Dead song.
Not really.
I was really hoping. I was like, is there about to be like a?
Wait, try it again. Try it again.
First-time guest, Phillip Garcia. Don't let it play too long, we'll get flagged.
I just want to say, I want to point out right now that Nick, it looks like you're wearing a Spider-Man suit on camera.
Does it look like I'm wearing Spider-Man suit?
It looks
What
like
up?
You look like you just went to the Olympics, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it is like America flag.
Yeah.
You were out of breath when you.
Professional mustache rider.
Yeah, not the rider.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Hey, you guys all have mustaches.
So
We gotta get a picture of
Technically,
that.
you do too.
Yeah, but I got the full beard with it.
Yeah, but I mean, still, this part's still a mustache.
Yeah, it's true. I need to fucking trim it.
You need to be a man and just cut that
Tremors,
beard
Kevin
off and
Bacon,
be a mustache.
dude.
You
Fred
get rid
Ward.
of the beard. Go down to mustache.
Remember Tremors, dude? Graboids. They come from under the ground.
Tremors, yeah. Kevin Bacon.
1994, I think.
I was born in '96.
Ooh, not a good look.
Not a good look.
Damn. No, I remember Tremors.
I'm sorry,
Tremors
I wa-
1, Tremors 2.
Yeah, I was-
and
I
they
was
just-
I think
only-
there's 6 now.
I
There's
was
a
only born
shit
in
ton of
time to
them now.
watch Tremors 7.
Dude, they got so shitty when they went exclusively to the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, but they were on exclusively USA.
Yeah, dude. Well, 1 and 2 are good films.
they're horrible,
I mean,
and I
dude,
love them. Like,
Dude, the first Tremors, you can't beat the first Tremors.
that one was kind
You
of.
gotta get up off the ground, and that dude gets in a tire, and he's like, "That ain't high enough," and it funk sucks him through the tire.
Sounds like a King of the Hill episode.
Yeah, this was King of the Get to the Top of the Hill because the Graboids are
I
gonna
feel
get
like
you.
I've seen it. I remember it vaguely. It happens in like a trailer park in the desert kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's the vibe at least.
Yeah,
It's the vibe, yeah,
that's
it's definitely the
exactly-
vibe, yeah.
Some
Okay.
people lived in campers. Yeah.
Yeah, it was it was like a small town in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Perfection Valley, wasn't that what it was called? Perfection, and it was out. They had to get to Bisbee.
How'd they kill it?
They would dynamite sticks and a rope, and they would throw it out.
Basically,
and it would
they
eat
were
it.
just dirt fishing, like these giant worms.
Yeah. They're under the
Okay,
ground.
so that happens in 1, and then how do they kill them
The
in 2?
second one,
What
they,
happens?
the second one, they evolutionize.
Hell
They
yeah.
evolve.
Yes.
They evolve. You
Evolve.
stupid. The elevate. They
Evolate.
The
They
elevate.
evolutionize, dude.
At least that was closer.
Well,
God,
after-
we're not even 4 minutes in, and we got that.
Just a bunch of trimmer worms in the desert wearing
Well,
French Revolution
so
uniforms.
after they evolve, they come up out of the ground and they got 2 legs and they got this little flap that comes up and they go. and
They
can
basically
see
go from
heat.
worms to
They
like
can see
raptors.
heat.
Okay. So they're smaller, they get bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
they're
like
smaller.
big dogs.
And then the number 3.
Number 3, they can fly. They call them ass blasters.
Are you shitting me?
Nuh-uh.
No, dude,
And
they
they
just-
fart. They go like this. And they fart fire and
So
they
like
fly.
jumping fish out of the ground and they can
Yeah.
fly and they get back in.
Yeah, they
How
jump
get
It's
into
rid-
the air. and
essentially evolution in a nutshell.
Okay, but how are they having to evolve also how they get rid of them?
I'm gonna show my kids that and tell them this is evolution.
Yeah.
Tremors 1 through 3. After that, they do a flashback. They go back in time to the 1800s. And they're in a,
Are you
they're-
shitting me?
No.
You kept watching
Yeah, no, this is-
after 2?
This is what I was getting at. I was like,
Yeah.
I was gonna see how much information he really knew with this much confidence.
Well, so the 4th one, they go back in
Do
time. It's a
everything.
flashback, and they're in a mining town, and the Graboids are just there. And the only one that returned was Bert, and he plays an old prospector. Prospector.
you remember the protagonist's name?
Proctector?
Yeah, Bert.
No, we're not just skimming over. You called it a proctector either, dude.
I was
It's
thinking
a
of-
prospector. That is the most fucking redneck profession of all time.
He's a proctector.
Packing up your shit and moving away to dig for gold. And how did you not know what that is.
Protector.
That's what you did when you went to Boston for 8
Yeah,
years.
there's gold in them hills.
This is a prime example of evolution.
And then, and
Revelation.
then, to be honest, like I stopped after 4 because I was like, now it sucks.
Okay, so we
Now.
don't know what happens in 5.
5, no, I'd be lying.
Just be making up stuff.
To be real, it sounds like you made up the entire premise from Tremors 1 to Tremors 4.
I
Like,
did not. I did not.
oh, man.
Are we still good?
We're just like
I
all looking
want
at
to
the
make sure we didn't miss any of that.
No, we're good, dog. We're going. We're
I'm
solid.
not gonna lie, I'm very impressed with that pocket of information you have in your head.
Take that home with you.
I mean, maybe. what app do I have to download to watch the
Hulu.
Tremors
It's on Hulu.
You're shitting me.
For sure, I bet.
And does it stop at forward?
No, there's 7 of them.
Okay.
I think there's 7 or 8.
We should have a marathon. We should take a bunch of
You
mushrooms
want to
and eat
Google?
them.
You want to Google how many Tremors there are and read the names of them?
man.
Because I bet they're very funny names.
Could you imagine cracking your psyche with Tremors? Like, could you imagine
Re-
that?
re- release the crack in your psyche?
You're just never the
Shut up,
same
dude.
again.
Huh?
Shut
Huh?
up. Shut up.
Leave glasses of water around.
Hey,
What, like signs?
Yeah.
so guys, I got a funny story to tell y'all that I was waiting to tell somebody. So I just did my second roast battle this past Friday. Adam Lucky asked me the night before. So one night before, you want to do roast battle tomorrow night? I said sure, and I was reluctant because I was like, this is a lot of stress, but I'll do it. I go, who am I roasting? And he goes, I don't know yet. So I didn't find out who I was roasting until 2 p.m. And I find out I'm roasting John Rice. So I sit down. I'm just trying so hard. I finally between Chad and then the door guys at Vulcan, I get together like 7 jokes. None of them are that anything to write home about. And I go, dude, and I'm nervous as fuck. I bombed so fucking bad. Like I fumbled my last joke so bad that I swear to God, so I fumbled it twice, and when I went to say it for the 3rd time to restart, a guy in the middle of the room went, "Oh, come on!" Dude, and I was like, oh. Like, I wanted to just give the mic back and just be like, that's my time. I'm going to see myself
No,
out.
you just sit there and
And
sit through it all.
Dude. So I had an idea planned. My final joke to John Rice was, John takes acid once a week, which is funny because a lot of people see different things when they trip on acid. Like, for example, John looks in the mirror and thinks his teeth are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I was going to hand him a toothbrush.
That's hack.
Dude.
It's hack as fuck.
They hated it so fucking bad because I fumbled the joke so bad that when I pulled the toothbrush out, I was just ashamed of the whole thing. And I just was like,
Oh no.
That's so funny.
and dude, it was
Still
brutal.
went through with it.
Oh yeah.
How'd it
I
go?
was
I told
Not
you when
good.
you showed me at Vulcan, that's
good,
not a good
dude.
idea. I
It
told
bombed
you.
so bad. Adam Lucky goes, that prop comedy is gayer than John Rice. I was like, oh.
God damn.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, it was devastating. When that guy said, "Oh, come on," dude, I was
What do you think he was like? Was he saying that in protest of the whole thing?
probably.
Was John Rice not doing well either?
No, not really.
So he was
did-
sitting there-
I mean,
he was
technically, it wasn't a good battle.
That man was asking for a refund out loud.
It's
Yeah.
probably.
He was saying, "Come the fuck on! I paid
come
for
on.
this."
And dude, the pain that I felt.
It
when
does suck to find out who you're roasting,
the day of.
the day
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
I mean, I can imagine. I've never done a
was
roast battle, but man,
extremely stressful, and I would not recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a monster of a roaster, like I mean,
yeah. You should just let all those jokes go and just made fun of them for each time.
dude, I was so nervous. I literally didn't even know what to say. I was so nervous in the moment, dude. What the fuck? Did your contact fall out?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Oh, I do that all the time. Dude, I'll take one out if one of them's got a hair in it.
I'm iRobot, dude.
Yeah.
I'll rebuild myself.
Look like
Well,
Cry
since-
Robot right now.
Yeah, that's true. Since you guys are done with your story, there are 7 Tremors. There's Tremors, Tremors 2 Aftershock, Tremors 3, what's this one called? Back to Perfection.
I was about to say Return to Perfection, yeah.
Tremors 4, The Legend Begins.
Yeah, see, that's the flashback one. That's the flashback one.
Tremors 5, Bloodlines.
And that's what I don't know that one.
Tremors, A Cold Day in Hell.
Which was that?
And
6?
the final one,
hell gets involved in that one.
Yeah,
turns out
one of
they're-
them gets possessed. Or
Turns
some
out they're
shit.
demons.
Yeah.
The devil riding a worm.
And the newest one is was made in 2020, and it's called Tremors: Shrekle Island.
Shrekle Island?
Like
Shriekle Island, excuse me.
Oh, because
Shriekle.
they call them shriekers.
Yeah.
That's what they call the ones above the ground with the
in
flap.
1990, 96, 2001, 2004, 2015, 2018, and 2020. It's like
Those last couple
the
years.
first one, they're like, I don't really know, guys. It wasn't good enough to make a sequel. Then, like, 6 years later, like, all right, fuck it.
6 years later, Fred Ward was like, I need some money. Let's
need
do
some
another
money."
one.
but clearly they're making money from it. Like
Well,
there
those
is
last
someone
few
reinvesting.
were some stinkers.
Well, not as
Yeah.
much money because it goes.
They
not-
should have called it Stinkers Island.
Apparently, if you're going by that
Good one.
timeline, like Tremors 4, The Legend Begins, estimate a lot of money because they didn't make another one for fucking 11 years.
That's
They
when
did
Bert
not.
needed
Yeah, so
money.
Ford
He
did
was
not.
the
Yeah,
character or the actor that played Bert.
Yeah, dude,
But
shit's
they know they're
hilarious.
making like Sharknadoes, so they're rolling them out.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they
yeah.
know that
because
money's
there's people
coming
who
in.
like watching that kind of.
Watch-
Yeah,
They
some
buy,
people-
you
yeah.
buy the
watching
DVD.
crap shit.
Are you a Sharknado fan?
No.
I've never seen any of them.
I've seen the commercials, but I've never watched one. Yeah. What are some other like fucking super fucking stinkers like that are on? Like, did you like all the Resident Evil movies?
I liked the first one.
Yeah, the first one was good.
Yeah, but after that, like, I've seen them and I've seen different ones and I like zombie stuff, but I like put them on if I'm like falling asleep. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just fall asleep to this.
Dude,
And
I remember when Dawn of the Dead first came out. That was like the first like, holy shit, that's
Nah,
insane.
the first one was 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah.
true, with the chimpanzees in the beginning.
When they're fucking but that was the first one that showed like zombies sprinting.
Right,
action.
yeah, you're like, oh my god.
like not fucking.
Yeah,
but
right.
Right. Aren't they like working on another one? It's like 28 years or 28.
They had 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and those are the only two. That's where like that's
Now they're making 28 years.
months.
I believe 28 days later stole the beginning of that movie, like where he wakes up in the hospital like without anybody. I believe they took that from the Walking Dead comic book. So
Which is how the first
or it
episode
could be vice versa. Guys, let's test our fans out. Do you know the answer to that? Am I right or wrong?
all 20 of you get on that and start
All
Googling.
20 of you, just comment, just DM the Instagram. We're not
Get
cool
on the
enough.
Red-
We're not cool enough
subreddit.
to have a fan email yet, but we should do that.
Yeah, we'll put it on the soon to come Patreon.
You got a Patreon, Bruin?
Nice.
Probably, maybe.
Invigorating stuff.
Stay
guys.
tuned to find out.
Great business.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't even like horror films.
I love horror films now. I used to not. I used to hate
I used to
them.
watch all the shitty ones growing up. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like
They were meant to be bad.
well, that's just
Right.
what they were back then. But then like I don't know. As soon as after the last one I saw in theaters was Paranormal Activities, and during that big climactic scene where the body gets thrown against the camera, we went with our whole family.
Yeah.
And it's just like tension build up, and then the body flies toward the camera. My little sister's probably like, she's got to be like 15, 16 at the time. She audibly goes, "Fuck this," and just like, fuck this, and like ran out of the theater. And then everybody in the theater just started laughing hysterically. So the rest of the movie shot.
Wait, so your sister's black?
No. But it scared her so bad.
You got it.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being scared and talking the whole movie.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I like how you jumped on there.
God damn it, computer! Now it's doing the
Oh,
window
no.
thingy.
So I just watched, speaking of a horror film, it's more of a thriller. I like thrillers, but I just watched Spiral last night.
I haven't heard of
The
it.
Chris Rock spinoff of
Oh.
Jigsaw. Or Saw, the Saw movies.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good.
Was it funny?
No.
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 I haven't seen the.
You mean it wasn't a
But-
it wasn't a parody? He just like did
No,
it-
he's a detective. But I will say
Oh.
this, even though you're watching, obviously it's Chris Rock, and you can't help but sort of still go, oh, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
And he'll do these things and these little subtle things as reactions, and you go, oh, he's just being Chris Rock.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's pretty good. It wasn't bad.
See, we have a lot of good horror movies now. I think like horror has been revitalized.
I really like the Korean films, like
Yeah.
the maybe not the horror version ones, but
Parasite?
like just
Yeah.
but just like the brutality and like violence of that.
Yeah.
But the whole like I don't know. I never saw The Ring
Yeah,
or anything
I
like that.
watched Ring
What-
when it came out.
I haven't seen a lot of like 2000s horror.
I won't watch something. I won't watch those Korean ones because
I
they
did-
got
I did watch
subtitles.
reading,
Yeah, well,
yes.
that's your fault. You're missing out. Because those are great. Or just watch them dubbed if you don't want to read them. Who cares
And
if
it's
the
all
mouth?
weird looking.
Who cares? You're still getting the story and watching the cool movie. Like whatever. You'll still know what people are talking about.
Do they do it
Voice on a
dubbed over
Korean
with
man.
with an Asian accent?
Yeah. You want to give us a reading of what that might sound like?
Yeah, he learned. Yeah, he learned his lessons on Michael's episode. 45 minutes and 30 seconds. I said beep. I did watch Barbarian though. Barbarian
Are you
was
making
good.
it?
That was pretty wild.
You gonna make it?
What do you mean? What happened at 45 minutes and 33 seconds?
Just
I
go
said a
back.
bad word.
Oh Lord.
But it was in trying
was-
to promote.
I was
it was in trying
saying-
to
Oh,
promote.
we put a clip of it. It's on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay.
You
You
can
can
watch
find
it.
that on
It's
high noon _ pod on Instagram.
It's his handle, right?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's his handle,
Yeah, but I said it without the Y.
I feel weird posting his handle when I like post to
I mean, you can say
Vulcan's
Chinky
page.
Sweat.
Well, that's his.
Like,
that's his
handle.
Right.
But Mason,
Now, if they-
Mason,
but putting it in a promotional ad and being like, "Yo, he's back with his friends this Friday," and you're like, I can't put this one in my
When
portfolio.
I said it without the Y, and it didn't sound good.
said it with a hard C.
With a hard K.
I would have just said something like, "You know me, I just don't pronounce all my words right."
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
my speech impediment.
There you go. There you go. I'm his attorney.
So you sell fake weed, huh?
And I work at the CBD dispensary.
Yeah, fake weed.
Yeah.
It's diet weed.
Do you like working there? Is it
Hemp,
fun?
technically. What? Yeah, but it's a good place to work
Have you ever had anyone come in and go, "Hey,
because it's
where's
a
the
lounge.
good stuff?"
Yeah, all the time.
What do you say when they say that?
I'm like, I'm smoking it. I don't smoke any of this.
You don't say, "Meet me out back."
No, it's a lounge. Like, it's an Amsterdam style coffee house. So you're more welcome to like spark up any cannabis products inside, and that creates a pretty interesting environment. Like, as opposed to a bar, which is like an alcohol environment,
Right.
Which has like a lot of like debauchery, swastikas on the bathroom walls, shit like that.
What bars
you
you
go
been
into
going
our
to?
bathroom.
That's the
You know what I
Vulcan
mean?
bathroom. What are you
Right.
talking about?
That is not true.
It's just every bar bathroom.
Hey, there is a new line in the Vulcan bathroom, and it says $9 for a Lone Star. Piss off.
It does. Yeah, that's fucking great. We
And
should be
that's not even
circling
how
that
much
one.
they cost.
Yeah.
They're 12. No,
Maybe he's talking
Well,
about
they're
another
the tall
place.
ones.
they are the tall. No,
big
they're not
ones.
12 or 9. They're like 7.
The bathroom's covered in like song lyrics and like a very accurate picture
It's like a
of what you
bunch
would
of
imagine and two
it's-
aliens fucking is.
Is this the one at Alamo? Like
What?
is this the one near Alamo?
No, it's the one on Manchac.
Is it on
Okay.
first?
Maybe bleep that.
Or no,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Why?
Oh, just that way no one knows where exactly you are.
No, they're fine. They can show up there.
Okay.
I dare you to come and fucking find me.
I dared you to find the camera.
Were you?
I wanted all the angles.
You're not in this one.
I want all. Oh, here we
So you said you
Next
were
guy.
what? Were you drinking some of that CBD tea before you got here?
No, I did take a pretty hefty bong rip.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a before and after video.
Oh, here you want? Should we hit this?
Sure, go for it. But we can talk like the Hemp Act. I know a lot about that, or the Farm Act, or I don't know what it's
Hemp Act.
technically called. But Texas is in a really weird gray area right now with it all. Travis County, even more so, it's decriminalized up to like 4 ounces. So it's pretty. It's like Wild West, very
Yeah.
much so. I mean, there's THCA. Hell yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll give it. Would we score them?
Sure.
Okay. 7.4. Just
I was
because I
thinking-
feel
Out
like
of 5?
you
That's really good.
Out of 5?
Who scores out of 5?
Just kidding.
Oh, dude. But fuck everything else we're talking about. You know rock, paper, scissors? Okay, hold on. Hear me out.
I'm so intrigued.
How do you do rock, paper, scissors? Let's say it. Like, what's your chant?
1, 2, 3, go.
That's how you say it.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I say rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
common.
just count 1, 2, 3, shoot.
I'll go 1, 2, 3, go, or rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
My girlfriend goes like, paper, scissors, rock.
No, your girlfriend goes uno, dos, tres,
Right,
cuatro.
yeah, but it's like paper, scissors, rock. And I was like, what? And then she's like, that's how it's done. And I'm like, no one does that. And I've been taking a sample from the public. And I'm just trying to
That's
prove
because
it wrong.
she's foreign.
I heard one the other day that was really cool. Give me your thing, your hand, and go.
This, uno, thumb,
1,
more.
2, 3, 4. I declare thumb more. 5,
That's it.
6, 7, 8. This is the hand I masturbate.
Oh, I've heard
He made it gay.
Got me.
It's pretty funny though. It throws them off, and then
Right,
I heard
and
that.
then you win.
And then you win, yeah.
You go sneak attack.
Or double team. You pull the index finger over and.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that little cheat move. Yeah.
Little Rey Mysterio action. Go back and forth.
WWF.
369 through the ropes.
Yeah. Well, Mason, why don't you tell us
Oh,
in
yeah.
your words what it was like? Because you got to go to a show recently, a battle.
Yeah, dude. You want to talk about the mothership?
I mean, you can, yeah. Tell me,
Dude.
You
So
can talk about it.
Ceppaglia, new door guy at the Comedy Mothership.
Hell yeah.
Fucking dope. We can say it now.
Took Mason to a roast
And
battle.
he took me to the roast battle. Have you been in yet?
Yes.
Dude.
Just to the little room, though, not the big room.
So I got to see it empty. We left out of it.
Whoa.
And dude, it's everything that you hear people talk about on podcasts.
Yeah.
Like maybe even more special.
It's
I
nice.
mean,
it's
it
very
is
nice.
fucking gorgeous, dude. They spared no expense.
It's like the old man in Jurassic Park.
No.
How's the tune go?
No, we
Now,
spent.
what's the other one where when they first see the long necks? Yeah, that one. That's what it's like when you walk in. And
You
you're
should
just
just
like,
seen him do the whole time. He's just like.
It is like that.
I've never seen Mason smile for so long and so big. Like it was the whole night. He was just like.
It was cool, dude. We sat in a booth, and
Yeah.
Little Boy, it was like, I mean, it's like a mini comedy store.
There's booths in the little room?
Yeah, in the back of the room. There's
In the
these,
back
like,
of the first section, I
yeah,
guess?
before you
Yeah,
go
we got
up.
a couple booths and
It
some
was
chairs.
full when I was in there, so I didn't really. It was dark. I
Dude,
got to do the open mic.
Yeah.
I did the open mic this past Sunday,
Yeah.
and literally, so I was number 9. Every comic before me, not one of them understood where the light was or what that meant.
Jesus.
Every single one of them was like, "Where's the light? Where's the light?"
That makes no sense
Or
at
they
all.
would go, "Oh, thank God, there's the light." And so, dude, at one point, Derek Poston went up and he goes, "All right, I know you guys like don't really think this is as funny as I do, but each one of these comics that has been on, I tell them, I say, hey, 2 minutes you get the light, right there's the light. Then you have 1 minute, okay?" And they all go, "Okay." And he was like, he's like, no one fucking has done it. But oh, and dude, you know what's funny? So I go down. I'm next, and I'm standing there in front of the computer, and Derek's gonna give me the spiel, and I'm such a space cadet, because before I go on, I don't like to just think about because it makes me flub my lines, so I try to think about anything else that's around. So whatever I see, I'd like to talk about it. So I saw a guy at the booth, and I go to Derek, I go, "Dude, is that Aaron Rodgers?" And Derek goes, "Man, listen. 2 minutes, you're gonna get the light. Right there's the light. You got it?" And I was like, yeah.
That's funny.
And I went up, and it was fun. It's like we've all fucking, where the light's at. It's crazy to me that anyone didn't get that.
You mean the big neon star
that
in the
big
back
star
of the room?
in the corner? Yeah.
That turns on
But
violently?
but what a cool dude! Best hands down, most productive open mic I've ever done.
Productive?
I mean, well,
You did new stuff?
no. No.
He meant productive in his self-esteem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like a show that you do 3 minutes and crush on.
Yeah, Mason did very well.
It
Actually,
was
he
cool.
was. I mean, for the open micers, he was probably in my top 5 for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fun, dude.
Sweet.
Very cool.
It is a really neat experience.
And then we watched roast battle.
Oh yeah, and that was fucking so cool, dude.
That was in the main room?
No, that was in Little Boy.
Yeah.
I've yet
but
to see that main room.
it's beautiful. And then I guess there's like I don't work there. I can talk about the insides of it.
You
right?
can talk about anything you've
Yeah.
seen.
So there's a balcony that's just for comics. That's like attached. I haven't been up there, but I think it's attached to the green room. And so they're up there. They can watch the whole show from the balcony. So sick, dude.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful.
From the back?
Smells nice in there.
Yeah, it's got
The bathrooms are new. Yeah, the bar is beautiful. It's like you're in LA. I'll go with that.
There's a comedy club on every block now.
Oh
Literally.
yeah, dude. Sunset.
I'm excited for that.
past there.
I'm really
So
excited
what
for that
used
club.
to be the Santa whatever on 7th Street, that's a new comedy club as well?
Where? What?
Wait,
That's
what do you-
Roscoe, Roger.
Oh,
I haven't heard. I heard of that. I
Santa
didn't know where
Cruz
that's
Theater.
at.
That's
That
on
dude-
East 7th.
yeah, East
It's
6th or East
Santa
7th, yeah.
Not Santa. What's the city in
It used to be Santa Cruz.
Santa
Theater.
Cruz? Yeah.
And now it's the Roscoe's.
That's cool. I'm glad that that's getting used as a theater.
Yeah, there's
But-
quite a bit.
Phillip, you ever been arrested?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I've never
Well,
been arrested.
so much for that.
No jail tells
Any-
you that.
Any close calls?
Not once.
Are you
Cool.
joking?
Actually, I have a close call.
All right.
I have a close
Alright,
call.
wait,
That's,
hold
I have
on.
a close call that's far enough in the distance we could talk about.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
What is it
Just
called?
Constitution.
Age of Constitution. Call back.
Statuation of limitations, baby.
Statuations of limitations. I can't find it. Hold on,
There's,
I'm looking. There it is. Hold on. All right, so
Statuation of what?
Limitations. It's jail tells.
jail tells. What's your close run in?
Okay. I did actually just recently get arrested, but I don't know if I don't know what. Do you talk about that?
Yeah, just don't
Can you
give
talk?
details.
I knew
But
you
I'm
do.
sitting here
Yeah.
drinking, and there's.
That's okay.
You think it's
Yeah.
fine?
Yeah. Maybe just don't
You don't
give,
think it's
what
gonna
are
be?
the-
They're not gonna be like Exhibit A, High Noon Podcast, episode
Maybe
48.
just
Is the
don't-
case
don't
closed?
give the case number.
Yeah, don't give the case
It's
number.
not even started.
Okay, then don't worry about it.
I
What do you think?
Maybe
What do
just
you
don't
think
give
of-
details.
I'm not
of-
saying I'm not asking you to tell us about the crimes you committed. I'm saying times you got close
Yeah,
to
what
like
happened?
what encounters
I did
you
rec-
had.
okay.
What encounters have you had with law enforcement?
I ran away
And-
from the cops one time and
Close
got away from them. We'll
encounters.
talk about that one.
Close
How about that?
encounters.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
give any specific details.
No,
Name a
this
fake
one's
city.
fine. Huntsville, Texas. Come and get me.
He's like, nah, it's fine now.
Come and get
Huntsville,
some.
Texas, Officer
They're
Burbrady,
gonna
you
hunt
know.
you down.
I was going to pick up weed, and it was me and my two drunk buddies. We were all probably a little drunk. They were really drunk. Like, drunk enough for me to be like, I'm the driving one.
Yeah, right. Right.
And
The designated
Like, you know
drunk
what,
driver.
guys? I'm
Triple D.
I'll take care of this.
right. Also, it's my person, so I'll go up to the apartment. And, y'all stay in the car or whatever. When we get there, we noticed there was like an ambulance. And we're like, oh, that's crazy. Cool, there's something going on. I was like, y'all stay in here for sure. I'll go up there. I come back down. There's like 8 squad cars. And I'm like, weed in my pocket. It's Huntsville, Texas. It's not cool to do that.
Nuh-uh.
And there's cops everywhere. And I like realized it's really dark. And there's 2 cops walking the same direction I am towards my car. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together if they were like walking to my car. And I like look past them and I
Are
see
you in the driver's seat?
no, my buddies are in the car, still waiting for me to get the weed and come back to the car. And AJ is pissing, like with the door open. He's pissing standing up. And the cops are walking up to talk to him about it. And I like didn't even think about any of that until I like broke through the cops. I like jackknifed in between them, like walked between them, and then
Like,
went.
excuse me.
Yep.
Pardon, I'm just gonna.
And then like got like a good 5-foot lead, got in
Don't
the
mind
car,
me.
started it, and drove away.
Left your friend?
No, he was done peeing, but he was definitely coming. And then on the way out, like when he gets in the car, he breaks a vodka bottle on the ground. And then, of course, chase ensues. But I was like a pizza delivery guy, and I was able to get away.
Did you see that you
Knew the
got
town.
away?
I knew the town.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, there was like a J&a-half street.
Jana.
I'm not even joking. I think it was actually J&a-half street. And we went to those 2 guys' frat house, parked in the back, and we're just like, well, I guess we're going to sit back here and burn a pack of cigarettes for a minute.
That's
Yeah.
funny because you were on a J&a-half of weed.
Yeah.
Well, not yet. Not yet.
They had just picked up the weed.
Dude, you know how you said, so did your buddy open the door and the bottle fell out?
So, yeah. Because he was like, he realizes, he turns around, he looks at me, he sees there's 2 cops behind me. And that's when I kind of realized, because I'm like, oh shit, they're coming to shake down AJ and my buddy because AJ's clearly pissing in the parking lot of this apartment complex. Drunk. Like leaning up against my car and like pissing like this. I
Do
was
you want
like,
us to
"Hey."
bleep his name out?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
You know what you should have did? You should have just turned around and walked home and then been like, called them and be like, dude, called the cops. I can't find my car. Like,
Yeah.
Or
you
you
shoulda
could have
did.
said, hey, there's a guy pissing on my car out front.
worst,
yeah, you
dude.
could have easily got them
How
in
good a
trouble
friend.
for like peeing in
Like,
public.
I
yeah.
gotta go somewhere. Sorry, AJ.
I don't know that guy drinking a bottle of vodka in my back seat or the guy pissing.
Dude, I remember I was with my,
No, that's
one of
why
my
you
good
leave and
friends.
report it that day from another location, and then they're like,
Yeah,
oh, we
the guy
actually found your
pissing.
car. We found 2 guys in it, just hanging out. Like,
Other guys, gay sex,
Gay
covered in
sex.
cum.
the soup kitchen. We will have sex in your car again. It will happen.
What is that from?
The Other Guys.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I just watched The Nice Guys recently.
That was a good one.
Such a good movie, dude.
Opening scene. Nuts.
Of The Nice Guys? The car crash.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
where he,
that's a
that's where he
good
breaks.
movie.
Yeah, he breaks his arm, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy.
The Other Guys is like one of my favorite comedies. I can put that on and just let that play all day long
That's
in the
Will
background.
Ferrell
and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, and they give him like a wooden gun because he's like suspended.
I don't know why. There's this part where Samuel L. Jackson, before he dies, like they're walking out after like the big thing. He just yells out "Cash bar," and I'm just like gets me every time. He's just like,
They're in that
And that's
movie
where
for
they
like
jump
5
off the
minutes.
roof, right?
yeah. Aim for the bushes.
It's
Yeah.
5 minutes during that movie, right?
Huh?
It's the very beginning.
They're
yeah.
only in the movie
That's
for 5
it.
minutes and they die.
They're in the movie for like 20 minutes, I think.
Are they?
But that's it though, and then they jump off the
No, I
roof
think
and they.
I thought that was the
Maybe
big.
it's like the
10
first
or
10
so.
minutes.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's like the first 10 because
It's
they're
like
in there
they-
for a bit because it shows them. It does the opening scene where it shows how awesome they are. Like that's the opening
Yeah.
scene,
Right.
And then it shows them like how they're like he's like paper bitch, you know, paper bitch, and then and then another one happens and they jump off and die, and then when they're fighting at the funeral, that shit's so
I haven't
funny.
seen it in so long, dude.
Oh, when they're fighting at the funeral and they're whispering, and it's just like, and at the end of the fight, they break it up. And he's like, I won you also.
I think Hot Rod is my like.
Hot
comedy
Rod.
movie
I just
Bible.
Dude,
saw
I
that.
love when Danny McBride goes.
I've never
I've
seen that
been
movie all
drinking
the way
green tea
through.
all goddamn day.
Yeah.
I've
It's
actually
definitely
not
a good
seen
one.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the best part is, I think it's one of the movies you could start at any point and just enjoy. Because it
For
doesn't.
sure.
Yeah, and that's how I've watched it. It's
Yeah.
just been on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll continue watching it, but I don't really. I've
Hot
only
Rod
seen
is
maybe like
good.
20,
Because
30
what the
minutes
fuck
of
is
it.
even really going on?
Yeah, it's a
It's
terrible
a series
movie,
of
kinda.
yeah, it's a series of sketches.
Yeah. It inspires me to be like, I think I could make anything for
Yeah.
$5,000.
Is that what they made it for?
No, that had way
No.
more stunts.
It was
and
still,
shit.
but it was pretty cheap compared to other movies for sure.
I think they wanted it
Maybe
to
only a
look more
million.
cheap than it was, though. You know.
I don't know. I mean, they had a lot of people before they were anyone. I mean, they were on
celery.
SNL at that point.
Remember when
but
he
like,
challenges
even Bill
the dad?
Hader wasn't
Yeah, they
huge
weren't
by any
Yeah,
means.
those guys
It
they
was
weren't
just-
huge.
They were making it
It's
with
like
their
they had
buddies.
just gotten.
That was after
Yeah.
Fist Foot Fury or whatever. After Danny McBride did the karate movie. After he has the dojo,
Fist of Fury.
Fist Foot Fury Way or something.
I've never
You'd
heard
have
of that.
you'd have to Google it.
Balls of Fury.
That's right. I
No,
forgot.
Balls of Fury was with the,
The ping pong. That one
movie.
was sick as fuck. It was so bad, but it was awesome.
Hey, but you know, you were talking about the bottle falling out of the car.
Yeah.
I remember I got pulled over with my buddy Daryl one time, and I got in trouble with him so many times, dude.
The Foot
And
Fist Way.
Is that That's what I
2006.
said,
Yeah,
kinda.
the Foot Fist Way. Okay, I've never heard of it. Yeah, so
And it's actually really funny, but it's just him being Kenny Powers, but
Okay.
as a karate guy,
Oh, that's
like
funny.
every movie he does. But I remember that there was two cops, and there's one at the driver's side and one on the passenger side. Daryl was driving my truck, and the cops were like, "All right, well, we're gonna need you because you're under 21, and if you admit you've been drinking, you're automatically going to jail."
Yeah.
So they're like, "Yeah, we know you've been drinking." Oh my god, what a weird sneeze. And I remember, I'll never forget, dude. I opened my door, and an empty bottle of Crown just fell out on the ground, and I just remember I just looked and I went,
Better than a full one.
I just laughed. I just saw it and I laughed, and he was like, and I go, hands behind my back.
Oh, the cop. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
there's a cop involved. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
that
was like,
sucks.
all right, hands behind my back. I know.
I almost started a small forest fire one time because a buddy broke a bottle of Everclear. And I jokingly flicked my cigarette.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Oh, yeah, it worked.
And it worked.
If you look in the back of a bottle of Everclear, it says like
Dude.
95% alcohol, fire.
Fire.
It's a
It's
Fire retarded.
No, not
no,
retarded.
the opposite. Accelerant.
Accelerant.
You
Yeah.
might be fire retarded.
Yeah. No, he's definitely a fire accelerant. That's
Yeah.
for sure. He's
I
lit.
used to love burning shit when I was
I
little.
still love fires. I bought a TV.
He's so excited he can't even talk about
I know.
it.
Woo, fire!
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 It's fire!
No, well, you saw my new TV at home.
Yeah.
It actually came with like probably about
stick?
100 channels like programmed into it, like different stuff. And it's not like the basic cable channels. Like there's an entire channel dedicated to playing Portlandia
Yeah,
24/7. But they also have like 2 channels that are fireplaces.
Oh, yeah,
For
yeah,
24
yeah,
hours. So I'm
yeah.
like, it's pretty cool. Like if he's sitting
Who?
there,
Just
there's
turn-
2
yeah,
different
yeah.
channels. 2 different.
Welcome to fucking. I've had that for 10 years.
Yeah, but I'm like, I have it now, and like I'll sit there and I'm watching it and I'm enjoying like an evening. I'll be trying to write, like it's something cool. Shut up, let me finish my thought.
I just thought it's so funny.
But the fucked up part is it has commercials. my fireplace has commercials.
So in between the fire.
It's like I'll be in the middle and I'll just be like relaxing. I'm like, this is so nice, and it's just like, do you suffer from insomnia? And I'm just like, it's just like, you're just like,
Bring back my fire.
yeah, it's so funny. It's just like, it's wild.
Dude, well, imagine.
Do you have
that-
hemorrhoids?
Hey,
Yes.
you know what you should do next time you got the fire going? Just it'd be funny to do with Chloe. Put the fire on your laptop and then put it at your feet and go, my feet were cold.
I hate you. I love that so much. I fucking love that. I
That'd be a good one.
hate that I love that joke so much, and that's totally my humor. I
My
love
feet
that
were
joke.
cold.
My feet were cold. Oh, that's
He
fucking
break out some
hilarious.
marshmallows to say.
Y'all are a bunch of jagaloons.
We're fucking
Hey,
idiots, is
the
what we
fuck?
are.
You ever
We
heard that
don't
before?
like racial slurs around here.
That's well, we'll get to that. But the jagaloons isn't a racial slur. I checked a lot.
I checked a lot.
I've been checking. I've been making sure.
Trust me.
Dude, hey.
Checking
do you-
it.
It's the
Well,
closest you
never
can
mind.
get.
To a what?
I don't know. It just feels like it's the. I feel like it's the closest you can get to something that is a slur that's not a
So,
slur.
dude, I call Bill my little boogaloo, and someone told me boogaloo was racist.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that.
Probably.
Why is that right? Why? My little boogaloo.
Stop saying it.
Bill.
My little boogaloo.
What about a
That's
Booga
better.
Bill? What about a Booga Bill?
Boogaloo.
I probably have said that.
Okay, well, apologize to all the.
Boogaloos.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't want to have to be the one canceled.
I don't
If it
think it's
was-
bad because there's a song by C.W. Stockman called Boogaloo Dance, I think.
Who
Yeah,
is
Electric
CW
Boogaloo.
Stockton?
He's an Australian guy that sings like he's from the
Electric Boogaloo.
20s.
Okay,
What does boogaloo mean?
Oh, let's Google it.
let's Google it.
We gotta
Holy
Google
shit,
that.
we can figure this out pretty
Let's
quick.
figure out how
Yeah,
bad Mason.
he brought me on like 20 episodes. Goes, I need you to like Google and do the sound effects. I'm like, sure. And then every time I use his computer, it just doesn't work. And I'm like, I can't Google anything, but it's working. There's a
It already
Boogaloo.
did the spaz.
There's a Boogaloo movement. Where did Boogaloo originate?
What does Boogaloo mean?
Starting to sound
There was
more
a
like
mixing
it's-
of Puerto Ricans, Cubans, and African Americans and others in clubs whose bands tried to find the common musical ground. Boogaloo was a result of this search and marriage of many styles of Cuban son
So it's a compliment.
He's your little Puerto Rican.
No, it's a style of music. I don't think you can call someone a
I can't
boogaloo,
pronounce these
though.
words, and I don't want to ruin it. It's basically a
Let's
style
cut
of
this
music.
out and just pretend that we don't know what it means because I like that it's innocent.
Boogaloo is a type of music.
It's like if someone came around and was like, "You look
That's
at me,
why C.W. Stockman says Boogaloo.
you
Hold on.
two-stepper."
You two-stepper.
Yeah.
You two-stepping son of a bitch.
Yeah, you boogalooer.
Take your salt shaking ass. What's another one?
You can't say it.
Take
It's
your
bad.
what's in,
Tangoing.
take your Macarena.
Macarena.
No,
doing-
no. You can talk about your own race.
Boogaloo.
Buttermilk biscuit.
You ever do the?
You realize we don't have much culture to really pinpoint.
Well, you're half Mexican. You could do Macarena.
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
we can talk a
so
lot about rice and beans.
Hey, is your dad the Mexican or your mom?
Dad's the Mexican one.
it is kind of racist.
What?
It is kind
That's
of a
why he's fiery.
guys. It is kind of racist.
No, 'cause
You don't
his
make any
dad's
sense.
gay.
No, I'm talking about Boogaloo. It's racist.
Is it really? What's it say?
It's basically a term that it's a co-op term used. It's a dog whistle used by like people talking about like militias and white supremacists. And it's just like a whole article. I don't feel
Well, I
like
like the
it
other
is-
definition better.
I like the
our
music
word.
term.
Let's stick with that. It's a music term of all races.
Love you guys.
Thanks, Boogaloos.
I gotta go back to work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
I gotta
to
get back to the weed store.
in like 8 minutes. I
It's
gotta
my
go,
day off. I
so-
just
Do
gotta
you
go
really?
to work.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, well,
I feel like it's been an hour now. What are we doing on time?
hey, one guy says Boogaloo. Next
Well,
thing
no,
you know,
I usually
We're at,
on
40, we're
average,
at 42 minutes.
Mason usually does about one slur per every 10 minutes. So I've heard him drop about 6 or 7.
only if you count that one, and I don't think that's what that means.
Boogaloo is your word.
Hey, you said it.
Hey, we're just gonna stop saying it.
I boogle, you boogle.
I mean, Hollywood doesn't want us anyway, so I mean, we could say whatever racist terms
Yeah,
we want.
I just want
I'm trying
just
to
please
get it.
subscribe to the podcast. We're almost at
Can
120.
you gangland me the entire episode?
Gangland
I
you?
really
Yeah, like
never
that.
had heard of the movie Tremors. My dad's gay.
That's the description of this episode.
I feel
You want to talk about that?
My dad being gay or Tremors more?
Your dad being gay.
Not as bad as you want to talk about Tremors. Like, as much as I love to talk about it, I know you're itching to talk about Tremors a smidge more.
I've already said everything I knew about it.
I think.
Don't
Name
hurt
a couple.
yourself.
Let's play this game. Let's play a game.
Jesus.
Name a comic and we'll think. I'll answer your question.
Spider-Man, Superman,
Wait.
Batman.
I think.
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
they all
Superman.
had writers.
X-Men.
They were all written.
Yeah. Captain America spoke from the heart.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. He
You
was.
can't be Captain America though, because you're,
I'm Mexican.
But play the drop, Mexican drop. Because
Because
you're
I'm a Mexican. That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
it's hell fun to you.
No,
Yeah, you like it?
El fundido.
Tell us the story why
That's the kind of
this
kiss
2 minute and 30-second song plays all the way
You
through.
think this would get us pulled or no?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
Fuck,
stop it.
My bad. I didn't think about
I think
that.
if you talk over it, they can't get mad at you.
That's my national. It's playing a person's national anthem. I'm pretty sure.
Do you like fajitas for breakfast?
No.
Do you like fajitas in general?
Yes.
Okay. I like
What's
them.
your
I just
favorite-
always tell them to take out like the bell peppers.
See, that's what I like. And I say take the onions out.
So
No, I
you
like
just
the
want it to get
onions.
as close to a steak as possible.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. It's for the people. I mean, we haven't had a single comment that says stop
Well-
burping, have we?
We did have a comment on
About me,
Maverick.
but the one time I was
Tell
on
him
it,
tell him
the one
about
time I was on it, they said the pale, skinny mustache guy, he burped. I couldn't hear it because he burped 27 times.
Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, that fucking I haven't watched the whole thing, but like the clips that I looked through, man, that was a funny episode. I'm bummed I missed it.
Yeah, he was. I would love to have him back on. That was very fun.
Maverick.
Dude, he at one point he had so much tobacco in his mouth. It was like, yeah, ma'am.
Oh, now I'm gonna go back through and search for every time he puts dip in and
Dude,
just
he
make a
kept putting
couple.
more in. Like he just kept.
Oh, well, he's so great. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I haven't spent too much time with him, but he's
Gross
great.
hands, but
Oh, because he's got calluses?
no, he knows why. I love you,
He doesn't like
Maverick.
the way you well.
It's
Call,
okay.
call
'cause
back to the last week's episode,
I
right?
love you, Maverick. It's okay that your hands are gross because you don't wear gloves while you weld.
Oh. Got it. And you didn't
Just
know
like
how
you
to
don't-
read a fucking tape measure?
No. I knew. I was just surprised. I was surprised that like you needed to go to. I don't know. You needed to like be taught how to learn a tape measure at the age.
What,
of,
you
like,
think people are just
graduating.
geniuses all around?
I don't know. Like you have half, you have
You know how to
quarters,
read a
you have
tape measure?
eighths.
Is that a trick question?
No,
Right?
it's just like, are you familiar with a tape measure? Is the,
Like,
the
could you do
question.
precise, like 13 and a 16th? Or like 13 and 5/8 plus 7/8 minus 2 and an inch.
It's stuff like that, yeah.
Like,
It's
I
not.
got.
You're
fractional math.
They don't call it geometry.
Well, that's what I
I
got
don't
made
think
fun of.
it is.
for calling
That's
it something
gay.
gay.
I don't think you've introduced fractions yet. I think that's still just basic addition and subtraction.
No, if you do
No, they are
if you do a
fractions.
16th, that's a fraction.
So you're telling like, oh, we'll make it a 16th shorter.
So do 3 and an eighth plus 5 and 3/8.
That's
This
addition.
doesn't count about
not
repeat
frac-
information
I mean,
or
there's
repeat
technically
episodes. I
fractions
wasn't
involved.
here for
Do
this.
it, do it. Let's hear it. What's the answer?
What was the numbers?
So we'll do 3 and 3/8 plus 7 and 9/16. Someone's got to put it in a.
What's the answer, Mason?
Well, I would have to use my calculator. I
Well,
never said
damn
what
it,
are
I was so hoping he was gonna be like just spurting out like fucking arithmetic. Like, oh, it's this.
It's actually 11 and 7/8.
No,
Yeah.
it's 11 and 15.
Mason, you should have been
No.
you should have been like a math major.
I went to summer school every year after math. Every grade, 9th through 11th grade, I went to summer school every year
Because you failed it.
for math.
Because
Yeah.
you failed math and you went. But that's when you really had to learn it. That's when you really applied yourself.
No, I hated it. It was horrible.
Dude,
Were you a
I
bad
remember
kid?
going through like
No,
chemistry
I just
classes.
hated school.
So you're a bad kid.
No.
No, I was a good kid. I just hated school.
You get in trouble.
Not till my senior year. I got arrested for my first time my senior year.
You go to the office a lot.
In Votech, I would go to the office a lot because I would tell the teacher he's a prick.
So you're a bad kid.
I wouldn't. I was a pretty good kid.
I like how he burps after before every answer.
Were you a good kid?
Nah, I was a terrorist, dude. I fucked my parents hated like getting called. Like it was. I wasn't. I was rowdy,
You
dude.
went
I
to
was,
the office a lot.
Oh yeah, I got expelled my sophomore year. Had to go to continuation school, and then for like one semester, and then I got to go back to that school, and like, I used to just call my principal Andy.
Yeah.
Andy Alvarado.
Thanks a lot, Andy.
I love you, dude. You're the man.
Dude, I remember the
No, it
first
really
time.
is. My principal was sick because the 10-year reunion, we all went back. He expelled me for drinking, and then he bought everybody up because we had a real small school.
Well, you can't drink as a kindergartner, you know?
No, this was 10th grade. No, but it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But anyway, the 10-year reunion, he got us like shit faced drunk. Like he was buying me
real
so
good
many shots,
principling, you know?
dude. He got me so many shots. I
old
like
were you?
blacked out. I was. What is it? I was 28 at that time.
Okay.
Hanging out with a principal?
Yeah, my high school reunion.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah, my high school reunion.
That's wild that you can get drunk with your friends. What's your high school reunion?
Dude,
Well, you're of age.
You're
Yeah,
of
man,
age.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
but
a
he was just he bought
dynamic.
everyone shots because like realistically we had at my school we had 65 kids that graduated in my senior year because we're the first because it was a brand new high school. We were the first.
You gotta
year.
imagine he graduated in 82, dude.
No, it was 2005.
I gotta get out of here pretty soon.
Hey, hold on. I remember the first time I heard the word fucker.
Yeah, I was done. All right, we're good. You got any plugs, Phil?
Hey.
Nope.
You guys
Phil's
remember
gotta go.
hearing
You got any
cuss
plugs?
words? You remember when you first heard the word fucker?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
How old were you?
I probably heard it from my Uncle Pete when I was like 6.
How much older is your Uncle Pete than you?
At the time, he was probably like 40, 46.
Oh, you were 6 and he was 46?
Probably. He's
Oh,
older.
that's a old uncle.
No. He's probably like 38, 35.
Still old for you being 6.
I guess.
Not if it's my mom's older sister.
What were you doing hanging out with your old uncle?
It's family.
Family pool barbecue.
Why was he showing you cuss words?
Mason, are you projecting something right now?
This is like he's trying to get you in this segment.
So he said, what the fuck or what?
I just remember him cussing a lot. You know what I mean? He was from Boston, much like
Oh,
you.
hell yeah. I
Right.
was in Boston for 8 years.
Yeah.
Welder for 11.
Texas for 26 years.
So when he told it, did you just go to school and say fucker?
No. I think the first time I ever cussed, I said, "Get on in here, you big old bastard," to my dad's boss when he came over for a work dinner when I opened the door for
And you
him.
thought it was a happy thing. You're
Well,
like, get in here, you big old bastard.
I like snuck in and watched a little bit of like Risky Business, I think is what the movie's from, or where that's from. And he goes, "Get on in here, you big old bastard." And I said it, and I was like a 4 or 5 year old kid
And they
in a
laughed at
diaper.
that point.
No, they were like very, very, very staunch Presbyterian people, and they were like, "What
Oh,
the
and
hell?"
your dad's gay too?
No, not at this time.
Oh,
He
not
was-
at this time.
No, I don't even
he
think.
wasn't gay yet. Dude.
Not
Wasn't
yet.
gay.
Well, a little, not to anyone else's knowledge, maybe to his own. But he was. My youngest brother hadn't even been born yet, so. Yeah,
Still
So
heavily
he was
in the
still
closet.
not full gay.
probably not.
He's full gay. He's just in the closet about it.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. There was a big shift with my dad when I turned probably 12. He had like a complete mental crisis.
Oh, and then it made him gay.
Well, he probably always knew.
Probably always
No.
knew to some degree,
To
and
some
he was
degree,
just
and it definitely
probably
played
just
into
following
it.
status quo. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people do that. Still to this day, even though it's openly spread, like people just like
He probably had some experiences probably leading up to like him coming out publicly, but
yeah, like
I don't think he was like living a secret life for a long time. Much probably up until I was 12 when he flipped out. It was crazy.
Sometimes that's
the day my family fell apart. That's funny to you. You're laughing very hard about the day my whole childhood turned out to be a lie. Yeah.
It was my Armageddon, dude.
Hey, that's what made you funny. Trauma, dude. Trauma helps.
Yeah, I don't.
Your dad was Armageddon.
My dad was a funny guy.
Cock.
My dad is. That's a good one.
That was really good. I'll give you that.
During like 2000, when did Armageddon come out?
Like 01, 02.
No, not yet. Probably.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay, Bruce Free Willies.
Yeah.
That was a stretch.
They're both funny. Both my parents are funny people.
Yeah, especially
your
your
dad like
dad.
jokes.
1998.
Yeah.
It came out in 1998.
Okay.
Armageddon came out in 1998.
All right, so I don't know if I'm gonna beat that one.
Which one?
You got any plugs, Phil?
Armageddon.
Armageddon at all?
No. I don't have any plugs.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't want anyone who saw this to find me anymore.
Plug your Instagram.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, do it.
No way.
It's
Then
at
what- hey,
Phillip
if you don't plug it,
Garcia.
No, it's
It's
I'm
at El Felipe.
my name's
Hey,
you can find me at
Oh, fuck.
there you go.
Oh, shit.
Check out Absurd Junk on YouTube. We just releasing a documentary series called Osbos. It is groundbreaking work, and I would love for you to check it out. Thanks for watching this.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
I didn't get one real burp in the entire time.
Or a pun. You didn't do one pun.
Is that a thing here?
And Mason's called the Punisher. It's not a thing. He just destroys us. He's a Punisher.
Hey, there you go. I'm happy he's riding a little bit. You know what I mean?
The first piece of merch T-shirt is
I've
going to
been
be.
riding a lot more lately.
I can't wait to see his merch come out. You know, it's just his head on the Punisher body.
I saw it.
Yeah.
It looks like the Crimson Chin.
It does almost.
noticed
Yeah,
that.
it does kind of look like Crimson Chin.
Oh, God. You're talking about the full body one I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one's good.
Little superhero guy.
Hell yeah.
All right, Mason, you got any plugs?
You're next.
Shit. I've got a show. I got the Stony Baloney show, April
Oh, I'm doing that
21st.
too.
Ooh, tight.
You doing dude, I said, do we have
I don't,
to
I'm doing
smoke
my
weed?
plugs. Yeah,
Hey, but listen, just so you know, you can rest easy. You don't have to be high for the show.
I'm high for all my shows.
Oh, that was a good
That
one.
was a good one.
Coming in
that
at the
fucking
end.
comment.
Yeah, I'm
8
high
out
for
of
all
10.
my shows. I always smoke
I
weed
thought
before
I
my
didn't know
shows.
that. I thought you didn't do that.
Oh no, I'm always higher. I love getting stoned before my
I hate
shows.
it, but
I love it.
continue.
It's great. The Stony Baloney, April 21st. I've got a 420 show. I don't have the details on it. I am going to be May 19th at Vulcan for Derek Hayden's show. And every Sunday and Monday at the cruise show at the Mothership, for eternity until, as long as I work there, I'll be there every Sunday and Monday. Check me out. Check me out on Instagram, Nick Fitzwell.
Oh, wow.
Finally got one.
That one
Thank
sounded
you.
like it was the inside of like a glass bowl.
It was great.
It
And
came
yeah,
to me.
I love it. That's me, Mason. Go for it.
Please like, rate, review, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mason Smith's High Noon Podcast. And follow us on Instagram at highnoon_pod. And I'll be on Stony Baloney as well at the Kingdom on April 21st.
Oh, yeah, it's at Kingdom.
Wait, did you not say
I
where
did
it
not
was?
say where it was.
Oh, yeah, it's at
yeah.
Kingdom. New club in town. Very nice spot. And then also, I got Midnight Mass returns to Vulcan Gas Company April 28th. Please get your tickets available now at vulcanatx.com.
You can see me at the Midnight Mass on April 28th. I'll be on that show for sure.
Fuck yeah. So, thank you for listening. And
Oh, and I'll be at the. I'm just kidding. I won't be anywhere anytime soon.
actually,
You want to do it?
May
Wanna get
13th.
When will this come
May
out?
13th,
When will
Vulcan
this
Gas
come out?
Company.
2 weeks.
This will come out in 2
No,
weeks.
this will come out this week.
No, this will come out like Monday.
Monday.
What? Okay, I can't say anything yet.
But he doesn't know it yet. But Midnight Mass, May 13th, he'll be on that one.
Cool.
Okay, I don't know it yet. I'll put it in my calendar. All right.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, I did.
Plug your
Sweet.
fucking Instagram.
You already said it.
Say it.
Phillip Garcia comedy.
Yeah, find him. He's great.
That's weird. I have
love
to
him.
change my at.
All right. Good night, everybody. We love you.
Howdy, partner. Thanks for tuning in to High Noon with that wily coyote, Mason Smith. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. We'll see you next week on the Dusty Trail for more hijinks and fun.
Hey!